Well, it is cardio time, and the team has said that you guys love this time because it's just off the cuff. We just kind of go into it and talk about things. So let's do that. Let's go into what we're going to talk about. I had a discussion today about body fat with one of my one-on-one clients, and the discussion was where my body fat is and where Mona's is and where I think theirs is, and they're so confused about it. I said to the client, I think you're around 9 or 10%. I said, I'm at 12, Mona's at 12, and he goes, well, that doesn't make sense. You just came off this, or are on this extreme diet for this movie. How can you be at 12 and me be less than you? And I was confused. I thought this, again, is common knowledge that the understanding of body fat is an individual thing, not a group thing. And so let's kind of go into this.
Do you look leaner than him?
Yes.
So you have a higher body fat percentage and you look leaner. And so he was shocked at why he's got less body fat and he's a little softer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, and then you got Mona on top of that adds to the confusion, because Mona's always walking around looking like a superhero. So I get there might be some confusion again, but I thought, again, this is common sense. It's the individual. It has nothing to do with a group of 10 people. I got a buddy, and I think he'll be okay with me saying this. Todd Abrams is a great example of a guy that looks ripped all the time. Now, Todd also measures when he's ripped in stage in a DEXA scan, which is really low, like around 4. Usually around 5% he walks around, looks awesome. At 8% he looks fat, to me. Now again, I'm talking about a most elite guy who's a pro IFBB guy. And again, at 8, to me, and to him, he hates 8% because he looks fat. And the reason why I say that is because Mona at 12% and a female is very low. And she can maintain that without working out, without staying on a consistent diet, which is pretty impressive. But again, that's Mona. Doesn't weigh anything compared to this other guy, Todd Abrams. Now me, I'm at 12, and I need to be 7 for cover shoots. I like to be around 7 or 8 for cover shoots. So I'm actually at the peak of this other guy. When he looks soft, that's me peeled, and he won't take his shirt off next to me at that stage, even though we both could be at 8. So my point here is for you guys today, a DEXA scan or some kind of body measurement is a good thing to have if you understand how to read it, and it's good for you to see progress. It's like Frank Zane said, and I've said this and I've been doing this since I was 11 years old, take pictures. Take pictures. It shows you true progress. Okay? The pictures will show you, am I getting better? Am I getting worse? What's happening to me? Is there imbalances? Is there anything like that? So pictures, taking DEXA scans, or some type of fat measurements. I don't like the calipers as much because it's always off the individual that's taking it. If you're doing different individuals, it is what it is.
What about the scale?
But now, a scale is, again, it all helps. It all helps if it doesn't throw you mentally and you know how to use that information. So I have people that check in with me, and every 2 weeks they give me their body fat. And it's like, well, just give me the photos. That's a little bit more important than the body fat, especially if they're in a deficit. Now, the reason why I'm going to bring a deficit into this is because you can manipulate big time, and there's Instagram people out there and Facebook YouTubers that have played with your guys' minds on doing a DEXA scan. So I could go in on a Friday depleted and get my body fat checked on the DEXA scan. And then I could fill out over the weekend and put on 25 pounds and go back in on Monday and do the DEXA scan. Now, even though I'm 25 pounds heavier by Monday compared to the depleted Mike on Friday, my body fat will be much lower, and I'll be 25 pounds heavier. So which is the real stuff? Did I just gain 20 pounds of muscle over the weekend? No. Again, you got to be able to read it and understand it. So I just kind of wanted to go over that with you guys. When you do the Titan check-ins, I love the DEXA scans, but that's not everything. I love the body weight. Again, that's not everything. Photos, very important. All this is really great information for you to keep and keep and keep. And I'm going to go into the office later today, pull out my book. And the book is something that I've kept since I was 11 and writing down my workouts and taking photos. And I'm gonna pull that thing out to show you guys. And maybe this will help a lot of you kids. I think this is good for you kids especially. And I'm glad I have this, and I'm glad I can look back to my workouts during 11 through 14 and 15 and 16 and all this time. So I'll pull that out, keep doing the DEXA scans, keep weighing in, keep taking the photos and sending them over. We're gonna do another Titan check-in. We'll put this up next week. So look for a check-in on Thursday. Maybe put this up on Monday for you guys. And anything else you want to go over about the body fat? Did I really go over the confusion with today's client?
I mean, the point is that everybody is different, and you can't look at one person's progress and compare it to your own. Not just progress, but their, you know, where they're at, their attributes.
Yeah, I guess if I did jump over it, and the discussion came up today because I have a client that's going to do a DEXA scan, and I said, you're probably between 9 and 12. And it just blew his mind because he's off season. And so the reason why I want him to do it is so I can find out where he's at, because he's getting ready for his 50th birthday. Mm-hmm. And I want him to have a lower body fat going into his 50th birthday than he's ever had with me. And I would like him also to have the highest pinnacle of muscle with that lower body fat than he's ever had in a sliced position. So it just confused him because he went into this whole rant and got upset. How can I be at 12 if you're at 12 and you just dieted? How can I be at 12 if Mona's at 12? How can I be this? You can, because you're a different individual. Completely a different person. Do not compare yourself to others when it comes to body fat, what you bench, what you do. Again, somebody tagged me on social media today, and this is that kind of pinnacle stuff that I continuously see. Is I love that you guys tag me on social media and your big lifts. But if your big lift is a guy spotting you and having you do the whole sets and reps with you, and his arms, and you're all over the place, doesn't impress me. But if they're clean and there's a progress to you and I understand what you're doing, that's impressive to me. And the reason I want to make that clear is because I get tagged a lot on social media, which I love, because I love that we're interacting. But be smart. Pay attention to what I'm saying if you can on these videos. So that's the main thing. Get your body fat checked. Get going. We're going to start another plan. Do you have a date yet for launch? Nothing yet.
Not yet.
All right. So just stay with us. September 24th, the Titan Workshop. I have Heath Evans, Billy Gunn, Whitney Reed, Mona, myself, and other celebrities that will be there in the health and fitness world, to help you guys with form, nutrition, training, and a freaking fun camp for us, all of us, to get together and train for a full weekend. So again, if you want information on that, we're gonna have a link for you guys. We'll put probably the link by Monday up on here.
Yeah, we'll have it by Monday. So get signed up. We're gonna have so many gifts for you guys, and
And it's just going to be a great, knowledgeable weekend. And they had a lot of these back in the 80s when I grew up. So I got to go meet Bob Paris when I was still a teenager and really asking questions. Barry DeMay, Gary Stridham, Lee Haney. And so to sit with these kind of individuals like the Titan Workshop's going to be, I think you're going to take a lot away besides making new friends. That's it. Have a great day. I will see you guys for check-ins.